The Redeemer has risen.
Hey, what is up guys, Masterleaf here, back to do another first person video, and today I got some games on R15, though this first game will be on patch 1.03 just because it's the elite or heroic grenadier squad, guys. Do I need more reason? No, I don't. Heroic grenadier squad, you've never seen it, I've never seen it, but here it is. Anyways, I'm going to be playing on R15 from now on until epic units are more viable, and also the eco is toned down as well, or you know, harassment is more of an option because the early game is just so easy to eco. You can't really punish your opponent for ecoing. That's my main gripe with the patch. So yeah guys, hope you enjoyed this video. This is gonna be Masterleaf. Peace out. Yeah, what is going on with the category of Kane's Wrath? It's gone completely from Twitch. There's a few memes going around in Discord suggesting that it's because we all play 1.03 now.
Construction complete. New construction options. Construction complete. Building. Structure sold. Hard hat with a handgun. Training.
Steel talons.
Building. Structure sold.
Rifle squad ready.
Structure sold. Construction.
I mean, it feels a little bit better than before. I'm not gonna pander. I shall resist.
Construction complete. New construction options.
Yes, sir. Ground support.
The urge is too great, but I'm resisting.
Ground support. Keep your weapon ready.
Oh crap, he's got that tower.
Ground support.
Unit under attack.
Rifle
Unit
squad.
lost.
Reporting in. Squad ready.
Construction complete.
I didn't really catch a glimpse of what faction he was.
Training.
What faction is he? I just saw an engineer grab that, but I didn't take note of which engineer it was.
Loaders ready. Hold the line.
It's the sneaky one.
Ground support. Armored and ready.
Oh, that's disgusting. This here, disgusting.
Cancel. Construction complete.
Let's make the pro play and get a $250 rifle squad and still lose. Versus couple of descents. Here comes the descent. You go take out my spike. I can defend this. Gets the spike. Move the MCV. Take out this. Probably cheaper. It's probably better making an engineer. I mean, is it better actually to make an engineer to defend, to put in the MRT in this stage of the game? Look how fast they are. Like he can.
Unit under attack.
It's ridiculous. This.
Insufficient funds.
Yeah, and I'm just going to lose the MRT now. That's insane.
Unit lost. Building.
It's crazy.
Reporting in. This way, rifle squad.
Wow.
Precious cargo.
Gets the Tiberium spike, gets basically everything.
Armored and ready.
On hold.
Heavy harvester online.
Okay, rig.
Under attack. New construction options.
Seekers, of course. MRTs is probably a good option for me. Oh, I need to watch out for this freaking tower.
Building.
Those are a problem.
Construction.
What we can do is we can go for
Construction options.
a
Training.
couple MRT rockets.
MRT online. Ready for combat.
Our base is under attack.
Because they're only $600, so if we just make those,
MRT road active.
we can defend versus Seeker pretty nicely. He's gonna make some descents here, so I need to start making some
Training. Select.
something here. He's just going for those descents, like I said. Okay, all right. Okay, let's get these rocket APCs back because he's gonna have those Seekers. Just gonna sit here. I might just move AMCV to him as well, just for added in anti-infantry, get the upgrade. I'm expecting the Seekers. He's not got any. And again, like I said, I think he's just going to come out in the fog of war and do major damage. I think he's pulled his Seekers back to base. Alright, let's go.
MRT ready.
Yeah. I mean, if he does kill my harvesters, I'll try and get some damage done here, but that delayed me quite a bit.
At your service, sir.
Okay. Well, here comes the rig.
At your service, there now.
He'll just use the mine drop here.
Unit site. Enemy base site. Unit under attack. New construction options.
MRT ready.
Repairing.
Where's the damage? At your service, sir. Field support underway. Who needs supplies? At your service, sir. At your service, sir.
What?
Building. Training. Upgrade complete. Building.
Okay, we're doing okay here, I think. As long as I take that blue Tiberium behind it. A lot of bugs happening here though. He's going to have plenty of time to just eco up. And just take up to tier 3.
Training. Unit under attack. Harvester under attack.
Probably got some descents at that field. If it was Future Armor, it would be the case. MCB though moving in.
New construction options. Building.
Have they already used their mines? No, they haven't.
Construction complete. Building.
Sell that off. Don't need that. I've got 2 harvesters here which are doing nothing.
Our base is under attack. Harvester under attack.
He's on tech. Okay.
Unit under attack. Structure sold. Construction complete.
We'll just take out his refineries then while that's happening. Deny this eco as best we can. And he's probably going to go in and
Building.
maybe make Storm Riders. But he's got tech, so we could just confirm just then that he's not got any Storm Riders. Take out these refineries nonetheless. He's going to need a lot of tripods to contend with this.
Under attack. On hold. Cancel.
Not sure what this is all about. The lag. Oh, come on.
Under attack. New construction options. Unit under attack. Harvester lost.
Come on.
Construction complete. New construction options. Building.
Those grenades doing work killing this storm column. They have a lot of buffs, by the way, these now.
Structure sold. Structure sold.
Look at that grenade doing work killing that tier 3. If I stop him getting one more tripod out, that's going to be great.
Precious cargo.
Construction complete.
Everything set.
Nice.
Structure sold.
Oh, his Seekers are going back to base. Let's take out that drone ship and then we'll be good to go. Okay, cool.
Our base is
Took
under
that out.
attack.
He's going to finally got another base here.
Tiberium
And he can't really contend with it.
unit under attack.
Under fire. At your command. Keep your weapon ready. Engage. Taking hits. They're inbound.
Look at those grenades go.
Fire.
Unit promoted. Unit lost.
Engage. Under fire. Sir. Yes, sir.
Doing so much work that. He doesn't have his buzzer swarm either, so he's going to have to contend with these grenades as they are. There you go, the heroic grenade squad
You are
coming through. Grenades, how about that? I was mostly fixed on one engagement, but I knew if I took his third over with his drone ship there, I would have won, so it doesn't really matter if his Seekers counterattack. Right, there we go. Any maps with contested fields in the middle is terrible for ZOCOM, because ZOCOM don't have artillery, so they can't contest that field. Unless you get some epic Zorka snipes off, I don't see how you can win the middle
building.
fields on those maps. I'm begging you to do the strat. Alright, Jake.
Construction complete. New construction
But the thing is, you see that there? He's playing Steel Talons.
complete. Construction complete. Cannot deploy.
I can't do the strat against Steel Talons because he can just building block, right?
Sold.
I got your code. On my way.
It's not going to work, man.
Complete. Structure sold.
He keeps going Steel Talons.
Exposure detected.
And the thing is, when I'm versus Steel Talons, I have less options to do against Steel Talons.
My way.
I have to go for a limited amount of early game builds because the Titan just deals with any sort of early game option quite nicely. The rig as well is dealt with nicely because the Titan can shoot from behind a power plant or something. Is it just one squad? Take that out. Oh, that's not good for him. He's going to lose that there. You could also go for a rush of his own. Orcas. ZOCOM versus Steel Talons. I need to try and make sure this isn't going to descend into a late game like tier 3 battle. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to emulate what I do in 1.03 but in 1.02 and go for infantry on 3 refineries. And we're going to see what we can find here. I think he's just ecoing up himself. Yeah, he is. Just dig that foxhole there. Did I even make the hockey in the end? No, I didn't. That probably delayed me. A bit of indecision there. Yeah, I know. He should really pick up our factions. He's okay with GDI mirrors too. I don't really care if he takes the blue tip. Look, he's not going to get a full load of blue Tiberium. So that's fine. I'm not going to bother with it. I think it's better sending your 4th harvester there because you're not going to get the full blue tip field. See, he's going to get half a tank, I think. Unless the blue tip regrows quicker on this map, which it could do. Some maps it's definitely the case. I'm not too concerned about pits because I have rocket harvesters, so I can probably get away with a little more harvesters, because if he decides to engage me here, it wouldn't work. So we'll go for that rocket now. And he's just making one Pipple to harass me with. Go for a couple of Pipples of my own just to defend this back. You could have like a sneaky APC engineer here. As you see, I'm well and truly looking for these things now after that last game against Bike Rush. But that's good because next time you won't get me with the APC engineer. And of course I have to close command post. That's important. If I don't close command post, then it is not good. I'm gonna eco feels less smooth. Definitely does feel less smooth here compared to 1.03. Oh, I was meant to do this on 4ref, never mind. Nonetheless. Why is he chasing that? That's a mistake. Okay, going for he can go for 2 of his own. It would be interesting to see what he decides to do. Alright, well here comes the spam of tier 1. We're gonna go hammerheads as a response or Wolverine spam. I'm not too concerned about Wolf spam. Imp Grenades has limited utility as this faction. We could just sell that off. Okay. What's he got on his base here? Probably mass watchtowers where he's defending with towers. And after this I'll go for an expansion. Mass Orca it's going to be for me. Be interested to see how he defends this back. Is he going for like hammer hits here? That's fine. Gonna get that scout from my base. Gonna see everything which I'm doing. Here's the hammerheads. I don't think that's really worth it for him. He's going to lose all of his hammerheads here. And that's a pretty big fail. And here comes the...
Got it. Target acquired. Return for supplies.
Unit under attack.
Get ready for liftoff.
Where's this M2H over here doing nothing?
Orca here. Return to base. Return to base. Everything's set. Approaching Siberian.
Construction
Pilot responding.
building.
Release the rockets. Attack is a go. Returning to launch zone.
Nice.
Insufficient funds.
Where are my orcas? They're over here. He's going for Firehawks now, isn't he? Yeah.
Unit under attack. Unit promoted.
Man, he is not focusing now at all at that.
Cancel.
Channels open.
Oh, his aim is going to get sniped if he's not careful.
Construction complete.
Affirmative.
That's just the snipe I needed.
Building. On hold.
Now we just spam missile squads till the end of time.
Complete. Structure sold. Training. Select target.
And he can't deploy. He's going to go for Firehawks now, no doubt. I am sure of it. Is he going for that push? Don't know how I got that, but I did.
Squad ready. Systems on.
Building.
Orca pilot. Nice and easy. Orca in flight. Orca unit. Yes, sir. Nice and easy.
Construction complete. Unit under attack. Building. Our base is under attack.
Standing by. Airways clear.
Alright, this is going to be interesting. We can get some nice splash here.
Nice and easy. Take it out.
Construction
Come on. No, don't DC. Don't DC. Don't you DC.
harvester under attack. Unit under attack. Construction complete.
Wow, those mouse, man. How much health do those have?
Our base is under attack.
Orcas refilling.
Harvester lost.
And I've lost his C&C3. He's going for an all-in.
Structure sold. Construction complete.
That's still going to be probably the game. Unless he can get this harvester here, which he won't. Because I'm just going to kill that.
Enemy unit sighted.
Copy that. Orca is on the way.
Ah.
Yes, sir.
Unit under attack.
Orca ready, sir. On our way.
Let's see what else he's got.
Copy that. Orca.
Probably Mass Wolverine still.
Orca pilot. Yes, sir.
He's still trying to contend with this.
Copy. Returning to base.
Training.
Yeah, he's really going to continue on with this game, apparently.
Building. Building offline. Select target. Construction complete. Unit under attack. Building.
Standing by.
Unit promoted. Training. Construction
Okay,
complete.
expand.
Orca ready, sir.
Unit lost.
Yeah, the missile squads have just got so much armor. Has he got an expansion?
Select target.
Don't imagine he would.
Building. Enemy base sighted.
Copy.
Training.
Yeah, he's going to lose all of his houses now, pretty much. Yep.
Nice and easy.
Unit under attack.
Orca unit. On our way. All systems go.
Insufficient funds.
Yes, sir. Commencing attack. Airways clear. Stabilizers engaged.
There we go.
Returning to launch zone. Orca in flight. Head up. Yes, sir. Ready for orders.
Cancel.
Really doesn't want to lose versus ZOCOM, does he? Of course, he probably would have won if he got that MCV and made more Firehawks.
Pilot respond.
Surprise is still going, though. I think I'm just going to spam Mav tanks at this point. Because they kill aircraft, don't they?
Construction options. Cancel. Unit under attack. Building.
So that's what I'll do. I should get the ceramic too. That's the one upgrade I haven't got.
Structure sold.
But yeah, if I didn't get that freaking MCV snipe, you can imagine the situation I'd be in now.
Training. Cancel. Unit lost.
On our way. Stabilizers engaged.
You know, one thing I like about Mavs is that they kill more than one thing at a time.
Orca in flight. Release Pilot responding. Channels open. Orca standing by.
Upgrade complete. Insufficient funds.
There we go.
Our base is under attack.
GIAA pretty crap in this patch, but it still could be enough. Wow, my rockets are doing nothing.
Enemy defeated.
GG.
Victorious.
So I guess the key moment of that game was he couldn't unpack his MCV, and he lost it. Tiki Turmoil, that last game, I'm not sure if I would have won that. I think I needed a redeemer. That's something that I'm totally forgetting. But the details on this event I am not 100% certain of yet. Still got to give this series with me and Bike some more thought. Need to iron it out with Bike and Cybert more. But if you want it to be played on a certain patch, like if you have a preference to 1.02 or 1.03, then we can go with that. But I think we need to make our minds up soon so we can start practicing on the right patch. Because it's weird. Because the unit interactions in 1.03 is different to 1.02. The stats are different. So I'm going to make some more rifles here. Oops. He probably could have gone in and tried to kill that. Wow, he could shoot from the high ground. I guess that makes sense, right? Added realism there. But we're going to take that tower over. Let's go for a buggy first, just to stop him from taking it. I don't want him taking that versus me. That would be a disaster. It would be an absolute disaster if he took that building over. Okay, there's a rifle squad there. Let's take that one out. Damn it. Damn it. Took that over. Doesn't take. Oh, fuck. Didn't notice he had that. That's the one thing I wanted to look at. As well, it seems very. Yeah, it flashes in and out, doesn't it? The color decals. I guess the best thing would be to look at the mini-map, but I'm currently packing my MCV up. Versus Steel Talons, right? Yeah. Yeah, Nods v Steel Talons. It's not really a matchup that I've really found to be too in favor of Nod at all. I think what I want to do in this game is just eco up. I have to make another buggy just to scout him. This is going to put me behind because I was forced to make the buggy. Also, I think I am streaming, right? Currently. I had to restart my stream, so apologies about that, guys. But that last game which we had on Tybrim Rift, I mean, I gave away that I had all those bike stealth. I could have got like 5 or so halves before I gave away that, but I think he's just going to eco here. He could try and take out the house at the blue Tybrim field, so I'm going to expect that here with some rockets. I think he's going to try and do that as well. Wow, he actually thinks I'm rushing as well. We're doing basically the same thing as one another. Milking this barracks here, very, very nice. Right, there's the pits. He's on 4 ref as well, yeah. Can get some nice kills here. I've already got infantry. I don't know what he's hoping to do here, but he can't re-engage this, I don't think. Going for that infantry upgrade. There we go. Just spam infantry. I'm going to stealth these bikes up. There we go. He's going to go into Wolverines now. Excuse Okay. I'm going to stealth these bikes up. A bunch of them. It's a pretty underused tactic. Nonetheless, I'm going to do it here. Oops. Some sacrificial units there in the process. Where are those bikes though? I want to scout ahead, don't I? Before I reveal these. See what we can find here. See if he's got any pitballs. If he doesn't, then we're having a field day here. We're going to wait till that goes in the Tiberian field and then we're going to snipe it. The MCV. There we go. Lost his MCV. That was really lucky of me grabbing that. Yeah, he doesn't know the bikes are stealthed. This is the whole point, right? The new dynamic of Nod, stealth. As it turns out, Nod are pretty stealthy. He has no idea what's going on now. Okay, I don't know if he is familiar with what I'm doing, but... Oh crap, that's a lot. Well, at least these bikes are good for like scouting him. And here comes the Wolverines. Where are those pitbulls though? He's probably got them defending. Yeah, he does. Need to watch out for him. So I'm just going to come around here. Come on. Wow, really? That didn't work? Are you serious? That is some epic luck there that he just got.
Let's gather all we can. Powered on. Weapons prime. I like this.
Construction complete. Building.
No one's gonna save you now.
Harvester goes down. Nice.
New construction options. Training.
Just mass spam at this point, really. I don't know what he has besides that.
Construction complete. Training. Building.
I don't know where his army is. He's got some rifles here, just scouting all over the place. I could go for some vertigos to do some damage. Ideally though, what we want is to just camp in our base for now, because that's what this patch is, just camp all over the place. We're going to make sure that he's not trying to flank me here. Get this back to base for some repairs. We're going to see how he deals with his infantry spam. Maybe 2 stealth tanks around the back too. Actually, some vertigos would be a good option. Can start laying down some pain with the vertigo bombers. Ton of tanks there up on the top of the map. Okay. I have to watch out for that shockwave. That can be pretty lethal. I feel like center. Right. What is that even? And there's two massive armies here. He probably is unaware that I'm here though. Get some damage done though while I can.
Insufficient funds.
Before I reveal these though, let's go ahead and just... Wow, what the hell is that? He just revealed me. Did he just use the radar scan?
Confirmed.
How can he see these vertigos?
Under attack.
Confirmed. Heading to new sector. Vertigo bomber. Confirmed.
I don't understand how he's seeing them.
Heading to new sector. Channels open. Vertigo bomber standing by. Getting in position. Heading to new sector.
I don't know how the hell he's seeing those, man.
Vertigo. Flight check complete. We have a target. Vertigo. Got flight check going there now.
Two houses there which we can take out.
Training.
Adjusting course.
Well, that's a nice, juicy, delicious target there. Look at that.
Getting in position.
Two harvesters going down. Very, very nice. I expect he'll push me soon.
Vertigo bomber.
Construction
Getting in
complete.
position.
If it moves, kill it.
Vertigo. Flight check complete.
Who are we firing at next?
Is he going in for a huge push here? I think so. We're going to go C. And if he's going in for one major attack in the bottom or the top.
Unit lost. Building. On hold. Cancelled. Building. Training.
Ready for
Our
coordinates.
base is under attack. Construction complete.
Okay, and we've got a nice mine drop here which we can abuse. I think he's got anything here, has he?
Building.
No, he's going in for the all in for the top of the map.
Officer under attack.
Nothing at all on the bottom. Okay, that's cool.
Cannot deploy here. Building. On hold. Cancelled. Structure sold. Cancelled. Select target. Unit under attack.
Vertigo bomber standing by.
Okay, kill these.
Channels open. Vertigo bomber standing by.
Unit promoted.
Fixed on new target.
Building. Unit lost.
I don't know how he's going to deal with this. The spam is real.
Training. Building. Training. Unit under attack.
Rockets right here.
Construction complete.
Why can't I not imp that?
Training.
Got the rocket.
This is legit Senna mode, this.
Repair bombing run.
Construction complete. Unit promoted. Training. Insufficient funds.
God, how much health do those mouse have? Holy crap. Yeah, not infantry, man. That is where it's at.
Structure sold.
Got the rockets.
On hold. Cancelled. Training. On hold. Cancelled. Unit under attack.
Go back for more vertigos. He's lost all of his pits, so basically that's all I do.
Structure sold. Unit recovered.
Vertigo. Flight check standing by.
Get some more DPS done with these. Take his. He actually hasn't been taking his blue Tiberium either, so I can go ahead and grab that.
Unit recovered. Unit lost.
Did I take that husk over? No, I didn't.
Who are we firing at next?
Tiberium field depleted.
Get out there.
Okay, just gonna take out these Wolverines while I can.
Getting in position.
They're not leaving here.
And more Wolverines he makes them, or I'm just gonna bomb.
Unit promoted. Officer under attack. Building. Training.
Wow, of all things he could have done, he's gonna try and destroy those.
Building. Construction complete.
Confirmed.
Construction complete.
One Pitbull goes down. He's not actually looking at these, is he?
Heading to new sector. Going there now.
Can I bomb these two? Probably not. And that's gonna be GG.
You are victorious.
Holy crap, and I think my Twitch chat's not working. Let me just reset this. Nod is more of a campy faction of avatars, whereas Blackhand you could be more proactive, and that's why I play Blackhand. It's not because Blackhand's good, because I like to be the one out in, you know, gaining map control. I like my aggressive transition options to be good. I only require a singular upgrade for infantry to be decent, whereas with Nod I need 2 upgrades, and that both of them take a,
Construction complete.
if you add them together, take a minute to complete research.
Structure sold.
So, you know, all these little things dictate
Construction complete.
why Blackhand's just inferior to Nod at aggressive tier 1 spam. because it's easier to transition from Black Hand Tier 1 to Tier 3. Because you don't have to invest so much money and time into upgrades for your Tier 1 to be as good. Not Tier 1's really good as well, especially if you synergize it with the redemption support power. It can be very lethal.
Building captured.
Anyways, this is going to be my last game of the night, guys. So I remember I had a pretty good game versus him, Steel Talons or GDI on this map in the tournament ones.
New construction options. Training.
We're going to go for the most ridiculous rush ever with the flame tank, which I did on Tournament Stadium versus him to great avail. I don't even recall if he was Steel Talons, but was he Steel Talons that game? No, he was actually a Scrin faction. Whatever, Scrin, Steel Talons, it's all the same. We're doing this rush anyways. We're gonna do the rush. Probably gonna fail, as we know, but yeah, gonna do it anyways. Take out that spike up here, go for bike spam behind this flame tank. Gonna barbecue this area here with this flame tank here. Can I, if I'm in between both the buildings, can I de-garrison both? No, actually de-kills the buildings. Alright, whatever.
New construction options.
Okay, here comes the Titan.
Protected.
Come on. Oh, this is, he must have like predicted I'd do this. Alright, now I'm losing my luck. I didn't kill any of his pit bulls at all.
On hold.
That was unfortunate. He just must have made pit bulls like preemptively. Thing is, if you go pits and your opponent doesn't rush, you're just so far behind. So I'm not sure why he'd do that. If he does that versus Bike and Bike doesn't even rush, it's GG.
Construction complete. Unit under attack.
Click, click, click. Come on.
Building. Training.
I've recovered from worse situations in the past versus Drive.
Construction complete. Building. On hold. Cancel.
Yeah, as I said, from worse situations.
Options. Building.
You can try and take a swipe at this harvester here that's unloading.
Construction complete. Training. Cancel. Structure sold. Training. Structure sold. Harvester under attack. Tiberium exposure detected.
Yeah, not going to get in my base. I think he committed way more than me to this push.
Find a good spot. Rally to the
Unit under attack. Unit lost. Building. Training.
Let's get out there. What are we firing at next? Find a good spot. Yeah?
Construction complete.
Pitbull, he's actually well ahead of me as we know.
Structure sold. Building. Our base is under attack.
Got to be very careful what I do.
Construction complete. Cannot deploy here. Tiberium exposure detected. Building. Structure sold. Training.
If he doesn't spot that I'm harassing his harvesters, then maybe we can grab one harvester kill. No, he's on point. Forgot about that. Wow, that's a lot of those bikes. Holy crap.
Tiberium exposure detected.
You have to go for some infantry to hold that back.
Cannot deploy here. Structure sold. Construction complete. New construction options. Training. Construction complete. On hold. Construction complete. Unit under attack.
Nope. Wrong building.
Cancelled. Building. Unit lost. Structure sold.
Actually, we can bait him. We can decoy army these bikes. Hit him from two sides.
Construction complete. Building. Training.
Actually, we've seen last game. Actually, oh my god, I'm so indecisive now.
On hold. Training.
Pitbulls are here. I think he's going hammer hits perhaps. It's gonna be a late take, but I'm not going for multi speed for a moment. I thought, yeah, I'm going multi speed, but I'm versus GDI. Steel Talon, so it's not a good idea.
Select unit. Unit promoted. Tiberium fuel depleted.
So we're going to make him think that I'm going for this.
Exposure detected.
So he sees these decoys and he's going to be like, yeah, the decoys are there. And I go to his base with the real ones.
On hold. Cancelled.
And try and take out Harvester if I can.
Construction complete.
Wow, man, that actually worked.
Unit construction options. Building. Unit lost. Unit under attack. Tiberium exposure detected. Training. Building.
Come on.
Complete. Unit promoted. Cannot deploy here. Construction complete.
He's on mav spam. Well, the decoys did something, I will admit, but I lost 3 Harvesters to Orcas, I think. Yep. He's fine.
Let's get out there.
Tiberium exposure detected.
Just gonna sit here with these. Nice, got one of them.
Sufficient funds.
And now just go massive Redeemer, right?
Progress. New construction options. Training.
Find a good spot.
Construction complete.
Power. We need more. Let's go to the crystals.
Structure sold.
I'm gonna go in for his base, I think, in this game.
Tiberium exposure detected.
That's gonna be what I'm gonna do.
Unit under attack. On hold. Cancelled. Training.
Get that Redeemer out as well, and just push his expansion. That's basically classic Black Hand 101 tactic. Don't have tip core. Well, nice.
Wasting time. Ready. Got it. Yeah. We got the rockets. Go. Go. Wasting time.
On hold. Cancelled. Training.
Wolverines over there. Need to be cautious about those. I'm gonna try and take out that base of his as well.
Keep an eye out.
Enemy base sighted.
Okay.
Structure sold. Unit under attack.
Is he coming to my expansion up here? No, he's not. He's instead opting to defend.
Construction options. Repairing. Building.
Rockets ready.
I don't think I get.
Is under attack. Construction
There they are. Hurry.
Unit
Got the
promoted.
rockets.
I'm not sure how this is going to work out.
Cancelled. Structure sold.
Got the rockets.
Unit lost. Harvester under attack. Construction complete.
Got the rockets.
Cannot deploy here. Construction complete. Unit under
Just keep buying himself so much time with this. My push is so weak as a result. That one Purify I was forced to send back here. That's not good. I need every bit of firepower I can get.
training. Construction complete. Structure sold. Upgrade complete. Cancelled. Building. Tiberium exposure detected.
Just mass man spam here pretty much. He's got nothing here. Maybe he's going for a Redeemer.
Complete. Unit under attack. Training. Our base is under attack.
Oh, come on. Are you going to crash?
Got the rockets.
Come on. Some bullshit luck for once. There we go. That's what we're talking about. The nice dodge arena of that imp. We didn't even use the rage. It's just brilliant, man.
Harvester under attack. Tiberium exposure detected.
Got the rockets.
Insufficient funds. Unit lost. Unit under attack.
If it moves, kill it.
Okay, Orca's there. Just take that out.
Keep an eye out. Keep moving. We have them.
He's doing a good job making sure that he doesn't get any like damage done.
Rockets. Got the rockets.
Structure sold.
Got the rockets. Got the rockets.
Structure sold. Select unit.
Very patient drivers.
Select unit. Unit under attack. Cancelled. Structure sold. I will crush. Find a place. New construction options. Building. Fear is mine. Select target.
Holy shit. That's a lot.
Operation engaged. Unit promoted. Construction complete. Bringing redemption. Unit under attack. Units deployed here. New construction
That is insane.
construction complete. Units deployed here. Our base is under attack. Building. Training.
They're not leaving here! Don't let them in close!
Construction complete.
Which engineer is that from?
We have them!
Structure sold.
They're not leaving here!
Cancelled. Building. Unit under attack. Construction
They're
complete.
not leaving here!
Unit promoted. Construction complete. New construction
Don't let them in close!
Well, that actually happened. Surprisingly, I actually won out that fight.
We're coming to get you!
Does retain 2 of his purifiers. Actually, I don't know how the hell that happened. But this game will continue. Oh, oh yes, got him. Got a refinery down there, mate. Let me go see. I think now I just spam bike buggy, right?
enemy defeated. You are victorious.
What? How did I win that game? I'm so confused right now, man. I am so confused how that... I have to see that graph. There's no... That raised gen. 102 perfection there with the raised gen with no delay. You got the epic unit, which is actually epic, not in name only. And there we have it. Epic units making the difference. No Black Hand Venoms though. In return though, you do get a faction identity. That is strong infantry and flame. It's all about flame, this faction in 1.02. Gotta remember that it's F7 for the secret shrine when I do build it. Am I versus Reaper still? Yeah, I am. Okay, well versus Scrin is more or less the same story as before. Actually, I picked a regular tournament Dustbowl, damn it, man. It's gonna be an age-long build order here. And we're going to go for these full bars because it makes more sense in this patch at least. And yeah, we're going to see how that goes. He's getting a lot of buzzes to deal with this if he's going for that. Come on, get online already. And this is why we don't play this map anymore either. Used to do this all the time years ago. Spike poker maps are always like this. Guaranteed spike cap. And then because he's got no scouts, I follow up with bikes. Or does he really have a secondary engineer here? An engineer, he perhaps does. Maybe he does, I don't know. Oh, he does. Oh, that's good to know. Come on, kill that. There we go. Got an engineer kill with this tactic. Gonna go to his base now with these. And he's gonna have seekers here, no doubt about that. Come on. Oh my god, I just skirt by there. Well, despite having 2 spikes, I'm quite far behind. I'm slowly recovering. I'm going to force him to overspend in the meantime. He's not going to get that scout off. He's overspent on 3 Seekers. He's going to be on 4 Harvesters now. Get some healing up on these. And he's going to have to pull back to base, otherwise he's going to be screwed. I'll just go ahead and attack his expansion. I can easily defend his infantry if he decides to engage elsewhere. Deploy. Shard Walker to scout. Okay. Let's go refinery down. Let's see if we can take that out. He's, of course, still ahead of me economically. What we want is to destroy this harvester here. There we go. Got another kill. Probably needed that as well. Because he's ballooning out an eco, so I guess that opening didn't work out. He's probably going to try and take that spike back, so I'm going to make an engineer a buggy now just to ensure that that doesn't happen. We're getting some work. You don't have 2 guaranteed spikes. Well, the longer this game goes, the worse it's going to be for him, because I'm going to have these spikes are going to give me a huge advantage. Just doesn't know what I'm doing currently. Is that 1 Seeker? We could maybe take a slice at that. No, never mind. Just Seeker spam, which is really not what we want to do again versus Black Hand. I'm just going to abuse this advantage that I have in the middle of the map. Should we just go for buggy spam, really? Just micro. More emphasis on micro in this patch. Getting small little victories. I could take that over. I need to be careful about that. Seekers here. At least I'm forcing out him base defenses out of him. This is just perfect. This is what I want him to do. This is precisely what I want. As he takes up the div, I'm just going to make use of these spikes that I have. Try and get some kills. As he goes for... Is that a scout? No, it's not. It's just my bike. Yeah, he can't see what I'm doing, and that's a major problem here. He's just guessing what I'm doing. It's like I'm basically free to do whatever I want, including one-click him. He's going mechas, which is, he's not going to enjoy seeing what I'm doing here with the mechas. Two mechas down. 3 mechas down. Bikes are never really good. I mean, mechs were really never really that good against bikes anyways. But I guess he's doing okay here. That's a miss micro.
On the move. Hurry. Got the rockets. Let's go. Ready to go. Got the rocket. Going. On the move. This fight's ready.
Mechas go down. Cool. Now, where's my tier 2? I don't really need this anymore. Just can't really take that spike over. Let's leave an engineer there. Try and get as many little kills here as possible. And I think he's going to have Tib Core done in a moment. Fighting in the city here.
Unit promoted. Unit under attack. Unit lost.
Rockets ready.
It's good for a target practice though, Mechapeds.
Right here.
Upgrade complete.
MCV. I forgot to queue bikes and units this whole time. My bad. I think he's all in though currently. Still got that spike. He's going to be getting way less out of his tip field compared to me. The mechas are there.
Insufficient funds.
Okay,
On hold.
that's cool.
Under attack. Construction complete. Construction complete.
Moves. Kill it.
Our base is under
Oh god.
Rockets ready. There they are. Hit them before they hit us.
Come on.
units lost. Cannot deploy here.
Mega get one more, please.
Civilian exposure detected.
There we go. Man, rocket squads v mechas. Not too shabby. I think he's all in though, yeah. This looks like it. He sold his tier 2 as well because he's not got an expansion, so yeah, it is really an all-in. Looks like I force-fired the ground there. That was a big mistake. No tier 2 means he can't really defend against that either. And he's basically leeching at this point. That's going to be it. Start planting down some obelisks just to deal with these mechas.
Under attack. Construction complete.
You want to see this?
Unit promoted.
Over there. Who are we firing at next?
Go get him.
Raider here. Going.
Just going to be careful here how he contends with this.
Hurry. Over there.
Construction complete.
Hurry. Quick. Going.
Man, mechas, everyone says they're OP, but I just don't think they are.
On the move. Hurry. Where they at? Going.
I mean, just spam infantry and bikes and that's all you got to do. This is all really technique did as well. It's not that hard.
Construction complete. Our building has been captured.
Wow, it takes my tip spike. Like an eternity later. Actually, I will take that back from him though.
Training.
Go for Redeemer Hub as well.
Got the rockets. Who are we firing at next? Do it now. Get a good shot off. Rockets right here.
Defeated.
Let's give me GG.
Victorious.
I'm surprised I won that. I got a few lucky snipes on his harvesters in the beginning. I got a harvester snipe. I lost one bike for it. That shouldn't have happened, but his seekers was so spread out because he couldn't get a scout off my base. I anti-scouted. I'm curious to see the eco graph despite me grabbing those 2 spikes. I think I was behind economically because I went for the rush, and ultimately the rush didn't do anything. So